Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. The internet stops for love. Freen and Becky's full wedding video finally released. The internet had been waiting. The whispers, the countdowns, the endless fan edits. All of it led to one moment that no one was truly ready for. On a quiet Wednesday morning, at exactly 10 a.m., a single post appeared on Freen and Becky's official page. The full wedding video is now live. And just like that, the world stopped scrolling. Within seconds, the post racked up hundreds of thousands of shares. Fans from every corner of the world, from Thailand to Brazil, from the Philippines to the UK, clicked play, and the digital atmosphere changed. It wasn't just a video drop. It was the culmination of a love story that millions had watched grow from friendship to forever. Ring the moment that melted the internet. As the video opened, a hush seemed to fall across social media. The soft music, the golden light, the first glimpse of Becky walking down the aisle, it was cinematic perfection. Viewers described it as a movie come to life, the most emotional video of the year, and a love story written in heaven. By the first hour, the video had surpassed 2.3 million views, and hashtags like #FreenBeckyWedding, #ForeverFreenBecky, and #TheWeddingWeWaited for dominated global trends. Fans who had been following their journey since their on-screen chemistry first bloomed were now sobbing tears of joy in the comments. "I've never cried this much over two people I don't even know personally," one fan posted. "They make me believe in real love again," another wrote. Every corner of social media echoed the same sentiment. That love is real, and Freen and Becky just proved it to the world. Sparkles the power of their love story. For years, Freen and Becky had been more than just public figures. They were symbols of connection, trust, and unwavering affection. Their story began as two young stars who met by chance, shared dreams, and built an unspoken bond that fans could feel even through the screen. What started as friendship turned into partnership, and what became partnership blossomed into a love so visible it transcended the spotlight. Their wedding was never just a private event. It was the celebration of an entire generation's belief in authentic love. When the video premiered, it didn't just showcase the ceremony, it told their story. Every frame, every laugh, every teardrop shimmered with meaning. The way Freen looked at Becky during the vows was enough to stop hearts worldwide. "You are my calm in every storm," Freen said, her voice trembling. "And you are my forever home," Becky replied, smiling through tears. The comment section went silent for seconds, then erupted into digital confetti. Fans clipped the moment, shared it endlessly, and filled captions with phrases like, "Love wins again," and "They were made for each other." Dizzy, a global celebration. Within 24 hours, the video reached 10 million views, with media outlets across Asia and beyond calling it the most beautiful celebrity wedding release in recent memory. News anchors described it as a digital love festival. TikTok creators turned key moments into viral trends. Fan pages translated their vows into multiple languages, spreading the emotion across borders. And somewhere in between all that noise, the truth remained simple. Freen and Becky had shared a love story so sincere, the world couldn't look away. "This isn't just a wedding video," a popular fan account wrote. "It's a reminder that real love still exists, and it can be this beautiful." The release didn't just make headlines, it became a moment in pop culture history. A union of two hearts, witnessed by millions. The full video didn't just show a ceremony. It transported viewers into a realm where elegance met intimacy, where love was dressed in gold, and every detail whispered something sacred. When the camera faded in, the first thing people noticed wasn't the venue, it was the light. A golden haze kissed the edges of the frame, falling softly over white roses, silk curtains, and the soft shimmer of glass chandeliers. The place felt alive. Not with noise, but with meaning. Bouquet the venue, a garden of forever. The wedding took place in an ethereal garden estate just outside Bangkok, an expanse of emerald lawns surrounded by whispering trees and framed by soft ivory walls that caught the morning sun. Rows of white and blush roses lined the aisle, and above them, a canopy of crystal lights twinkled like stars refusing to wait for nightfall. The air carried a scent of jasmine and peonies, and the sound of a soft string quartet floated like a heartbeat through the open air. It was the kind of setting that made even time stop. Half heaven, half dream. Guests later said that when Becky walked down the aisle, the light itself seemed to follow her. "It wasn't just a walk," said one guest in a post-event interview. "It felt like watching a scene from a film. Only this time the emotion was real." Bride with veil. The bride. Becky in bloom. When the camera finally found Becky, viewers everywhere held their breath. She wore a gown that redefined simplicity, a hand-stitched creation of silk organza and lace, with thousands of tiny crystals catching the light like morning dew. Her veil stretched 10 feet long, embroidered with delicate golden vines that shimmered with every step. Her hair, swept back in soft waves, framed a face that needed no embellishment, only a smile that spoke louder than words. Becky's choice of accessories was symbolic: a diamond bracelet gifted by her mother, and a small locket pinned to her bouquet, carrying a photo of her and Freen from their first ever project together, a tribute to how their love began. "She looked like sunlight dressed as a woman," wrote one fan on Twitter. Every frame was poetry. When she reached the altar, the video captured Freen's expression perfectly, a tear breaking through her composure, her lips trembling as she whispered, "You're more beautiful than my dreams." And in that second, millions watching online felt it too. The raw, unfiltered emotion of two souls who had found their forever. Man in tuxedo. The groom. Freen's quiet elegance. Freen, known for her grounded, graceful style, wore a custom-tailored ivory suit designed with subtle gold detailing on the cuffs, a nod to Becky's gown. Her boutonniere was a single white orchid, simple yet regal. As the music swelled and Becky approached, Freen's composure melted into warmth. Her eyes glistened, her hands trembled slightly, and for a moment, she looked like someone realizing she was finally home. "Freen's eyes told an entire story," a YouTube commenter wrote. "No acting, no performance, just love." The camera lingered on her as she reached out to take Becky's hands. The two shared a quiet look, one that spoke of every memory they'd ever made, every late-night rehearsal, every laugh and fight and reconciliation that had brought them here. Dizzy. The guests. A sea of emotion. The guest list read like a who's who of modern pop culture. Friends, family, fellow actors, and a few international figures who'd flown in just to witness the moment. Among the crowd, cameras caught familiar faces wiping tears, holding hands, and smiling softly as the vows began. It wasn't just a celebrity event, it felt intimate, like everyone there had been a part of their story from the beginning. One touching moment came when Becky's younger sister read a short message before the ceremony. "When we were little, Becky used to say she'd marry someone who made her laugh even when she was angry. Freen, you did that. You gave her laughter and you gave her peace." The crowd erupted in gentle applause, and Freen reached up to wipe a tear from Becky's cheek. The camera didn't need to zoom in. The love was visible from every angle. Gemstone. The aesthetic. White, gold, and forever. Every inch of the venue was designed around a theme the couple had personally chosen. White, gold, and forever. White for purity, gold for gratitude, and forever for everything that comes after the last dance. Candles floated in crystal bowls, and gentle sunlight filtered through sheer drapes. Even the guests' dress code reflected the palette. Men in soft beige, women in champagne tones, and the couple standing at the center like a painting come to life. The decorations told a story too, subtle nods to their journey together, a photo wall titled Our Firsts, a piano tucked into a corner with sheet music from their early days on set, and a table filled with handwritten notes from fans who had sent wishes from around the world. It wasn't grandiosity that made it unforgettable. It was intentional beauty, where every flower, every candle, every color held meaning. Dove. The atmosphere. Magic you could feel. As the video played through the ceremony, the tone shifted from grandeur to intimacy. You could almost hear the guests' collective sighs, the laughter breaking through tears, the music that seemed to breathe along with them. There was a softness to the way the camera moved. Slow, deliberate, reverent. It didn't just record moments. It honored them. The birds in the trees, the flicker of candlelight, the gentle breeze that caught Becky's veil. Everything felt alive, like nature itself was celebrating. It was more than a wedding, one critic wrote in a digital magazine review. It was a masterpiece of emotion. A love story told not with words, but with light. By the end of the video, even those who hadn't followed Freen and Becky's journey found themselves in tears. Because somehow, through the screen, their love felt personal.